Salter Elder Kettle Review. Salter's Elder range of kettle and toaster ovens has been given a contemporary update with color panel inserts and a dash of woods. The Salter Elder Kettle is a 3 kW jug with a deep teal side that looks good in a modern kitchen. It sits on a base and has a water gauge just behind the hand grip. There are removable lime scale filters and boil dry protection, but there are no other notable functions. Much like Salter's Elder 2-slice toasters, the Elder kettles look better in person than they do in photographs. Their deep teal sides would complement a modern gray or white kitchen, but also wouldn't look out of place in an older, traditional or countryside-style room. While the toaster gets away with just one plastic, wooden-looking control. On this pot, it's utilized for both the on/off switch and the lid, along with a large handle. At any rate, it's easy to hold. Unlike most chugs, the Elder kettle has a push-fit top, rather than one hinged on a hinge. Hinge tops are usually quick to open and easily closed. But to fill the Elder you must keep it with one hand while removing the top with the other. It's not the largest chore, but you do have to take special attention when it's hot, and when replacing the top. If it's not completely on, it may leak when pouring. Even though the kettle may leak a little if poured too aggressively, it can easily be used and poured fairly nicely. There is quite a lot of noise throughout the entire boiling process, but nothing worse than what you would expect from any single-skin steel kettle. That's enough energy to run an electric kettle for 8 days. Kettles don't differ much in power usage, but this one used 1.7 kilowatts for the whole process. This efficiency is undone by the Salter Elder's needlessly high 800 milliliters minimum boiler. While most kettles will heat only 500 milliliters, almost enough for 2 cups of tea. Here you're effectively boiling an entire extra cup's worth every single time. That means it takes longer. Boiling 800 milliliters takes 1 minute and 46 seconds, which is about 30 seconds longer than a similar kettle takes to heat 500 milliliters. Being on for longer means using more energy. These kettles used 0.09 kilowatt-hours to heat 800 milliliters, whereas the similar kettles used 0.06 kWh to heat 500 milliliters. To be fair, if you don't empty the pot between each boil, then the residual heat may keep the contents hot for quite some time. However, this particular pot allows the liquid to cool down rather rapidly. After 60 minutes, about half a liter of the cold tap was added to the pot, and the temperature dropped to 53.1 degrees Celsius. Filling the pot with 1.5 liters, and the temperature fell to 64.7 degrees Celsius. The best pots are still at more than 70 degrees Celsius in this test.